Welcome to another My Two Good Hands video. Hey, we're back on that secret project, but you already know what it is because you've seen maybe where we worked on the hood. But we're going to do this corner here. We've cut a piece. The key here will be this groove is hard to work with, so we're going to use something called knife tape. Check it out. We'll show it to you. It's easy to use. We're going to clean this down, same process. And we got our piece for here. We're going to put on our knife tape, and then we're going to work it from there. Don't miss it. We're going to use this. It's 3M. I call it knife tape, but it's actually called finish line knifeless tape. Basically, it trims a line in wrap. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it right on this edge here because we're going to overlap a little bit. We're going to put that piece, we're going to flip it down. But first thing we got to do is make sure we get this real wiped off and prepped. And we're going to show you how we do a little piece much easier than the first big piece that we had to do with help. So, again, links to Amazon to buy all the supplies are down below. When you use them, you help support the channel, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much. First step is alcohol, lots of alcohol. So I'm going to take and clean this up. We'll wipe this off one more time with this. So you don't need a lot of tools. Of course, we got our squeegee for putting the plastic down smooth. The scissors cut our knife tape. We got one of these knives, retractable for trimming. Knife tape. The key to the knife tape is put it right where you want it. That's where it's going to cut at. And to leave it long. So we're going to bring it all the way up here like this. And we're going to bring it right down where we want it. We're going to bring it right by the edge here. And we're going to bring it all the way down. Right there. You want to push your knife tape down nice and easy. Bring it a little bit past. We'll cut it off. Always put your knife tape back in the bag. It does keep it dry and dust free. So up top, we got a lot of tail here. We're going to push this in here best we can and bring it up the top, because when you peel this knife tape, when you peel it, you snap it, hold it, and pull it, and we'll deal with that once we got the vinyl up. So let's go put that away, and we're going to show you how we tape the vinyl in place before we peel it. So we marked our pieces as we cut them. This is left hand. We did that so that the whole pattern would match long term. So this is going to go in here like this, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this just past just a little bit, like this. Make sure it's going to go in like we want. And then we're going to tape this in place right here. Make sure it's good. We want at the bottom, exactly where we want it. We're going to hold this, put a couple pieces of tape. You can feel where that groove is in here. You know you're pretty close to the groove. And we can see, we got plenty to go into the jam. So here's where we go. Double check here where that groove is. We're pretty close to the groove. So what we're going to do is we're going to move down just a little bit more. Make sure we still go into the jam good. No, we're not quite in the jam now. Once you got it like this, you can take and put a long piece of tape on here. By doing this, we've ensured that we're not going to shift up or down or move the pattern. So the next phase here is to peel this. The nice thing is we can bring it all the way out like this, you can see, and we can peel it. Maybe. There we go. Now once we have this peeled, we can start working it in here with our squeegee. We can start working from here. And we have to kind of tuck this up and in here. And you can see we kind of have some wrinkling issues. But we can peel this away. Get some of this loose. And what we're going to do is we're going to work a piece of it here. Once you get a good chunk of this stuck down like this, you'll find that you can reposition this like we're doing here. And you can slowly work this. Okay, as far as this edge here, what we have to do is tuck this down in here. Okay. Would have been better to take the bumper off, of course. You can see we got some bubbles here. If you have to, you can get the heat gun. We're thinking we won't need the heat gun on this stretch. Again, you get a little bubble in there, peel back a little bit and work your way in with it. If it touches itself, it gets really ugly, like we just let it do. We got to be careful to undo that. You're better off to let it touch itself, touch the vehicle, than to do that. And you can see we can rub this in. You see we put heat on here and then we kind of work it like this with the squeegee. If you get a little ripple in it, and look where it is, that's behind the license plate, so we're not even going to worry about it. But if you get too much stretch, throw a little heat with the heat gun. You see where you get some wrinkle here. I can grab underneath here and work it in. When you come to this edge here, what you want to do is peel it right to that edge, and you want to use the very stiff edge of the scraper to get it down in there and then bring it around like this. Now we're going to have to do some cuts. All right, we know we have to cut this, so come right in here and cut this so this can bend in. And then all of this, you can work this in, just work it in like this, into the jamb in this case. And that's nice and smooth. You can work under here. You get a spot like this where you've got body mount or something in the way. You want to make sure you can go in there and cut that. At this point, we can peel this out. Then we can push this up in there. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you heat those edges good. Get everything to sit down nice. And heat that up. Push it and let it cool. That really helps. Same thing under here. You can heat this edge up. And you can push it up in there good. Okay, we still got to do this top section, so we'll take you up there next. So what we're going to do here is we're going to push this in as much as we can up here around this edge. And what we're going to have to do up here is work this up. We're going to have to put some heat in here to make it go in. So again, I'm going to throw a little heat. That'll shrink it some. Oh, don't let it do that. But you can see how that shrinks it. So we're going to pull off our blue tape. And what we're actually going to do here is we're going to pull this back beyond this groove. And what we're going to do is put our heat gun on low. And we're going to heat this a little bit. Just a little bit right there. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to bring it way into the groove. Heat it a second time, just to be sure. And then we're going to bring it around this way across our knife tape. Oh, maybe another stretch. So now we have to do some careful trimming under here. We're going to come in here, we're going to trim this. We're going to trim under here. This is the easy part to trim. Don't want to cut our knife tape, so we're going to be real careful where we trim at. You want to make sure your knife's sticking out enough to get in there. Good news is I can see the knife tape through it. And a little bit we got to do there. So now we can take and tuck this up here like this. Yeah, a little bit in the corner we got to work on with the feet down. Well, there you go. That's pretty nice. Let's talk about the knife tape and how that works. This is down really good. What you have to do is take the end of the knife tape, kind of hold it with your finger and pull on it till you get just the this green stuff off. I don't know if you can see the green. See the green on my finger? Get that off. Now you can put your finger down again. You can grab the white cord. This is why you leave yourself some extra. So you can see here, once you get the white cord, a little trouble starting it here. There we go. So see how this comes down now? Oh, just pulls really nice. And out comes the cord, and that actually cut our vinyl. We can take our vinyl piece, peel it off, and you can see that green spot there on the back of the vinyl. That's going to be a problem if it's under there. So you have to take this other piece of green, pull it out like this. Once you got that out, now you can come back with your scraper and seam this all out. There you go. You can see how nice that looks. Very smooth, wrinkle-free, etc. Very nice, easy to work. Now we're going to have to do a big piece. It's going to have to run from here all the way to here. And we're going to show you how we do that. We'll video that one for you. But that's why we took that handle out. We'll show you a trick for lifting this up and getting it under there. We'll bring it up to here and we'll start doing some cutting and trimming. We won't peel all of the vinyl clear at once. We'll probably peel part way to here, get this on, and then continue to peel. But we'll tape it all in place with that blue tape like you saw. We'll be once again using the knife tape back here on the other side of this seam so that we get a nice clean line. So don't forget to like and subscribe to My Two Good Hands. Please use the links below to shop on Amazon. It does help the channel quite a bit. We're not going to cut out any of our holes here to put our hardware back on. We'll do it when we do the other side. But that's it. We're going to work our way around the Jeep this way. we'll bring you back for a big slab on the side, a fender, a grill. We'll bring you back for those. But for this one, you've seen this side, seeing the other side will be very similar. Catch you in the next video.